Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years. We're dedicated to delivering quality auto parts, expert customer service, fast and free shipping, all backed by our 100% satisfaction guarantee. We've created thousands of videos to help you install our parts with confidence, and that saves you time and money. So visit us at 1aauto.com, your trusted source for quality auto parts.
In this video, we're going to be working with our 2001 Ford Ranger 4.0 liter V6. We're going to show you how to remove and replace your blower motor resistor for the blower fan responsible for getting hot air or AC through your vents. If you like this video, please click subscribe. We have a ton more information on this truck as well as many other makes and models. And if you need this part for your vehicle, you can follow the link down in the description over to 1aauto.com. Here are the items you'll need for this repair. Your blower motor resistor is located at the back passenger side of the engine bay on the bottom of the heater box. And while it is accessible from the top side, we already had our fender liner out and it was a lot easier to access it. So we'll show you how to do it that way. The removal process for the connector and the bolts will be the same whether you do it from above or below. Using a taped flat blade screwdriver, locate the relief cuts in the hubcap. Stick the screwdriver in and pry out to release it from the wheel. This particular truck has a wheel lock on it, so we'll need the wheel lock key in order to remove it. Otherwise, the rest of the nuts come off with a 19mm socket and breaker bar. Simply crack them loose for now. Then raise and support your vehicle and remove the lug nuts the rest of the way. Remove the wheel from the vehicle. Remove this 7mm bolt on the mud flap. Using a pair of side cutters, we'll reach under these plastic clips. Be careful not to cut them. Simply grab it and pry it out. Remove the remaining two 7mm bolts from the bottom side of the mud flap. Remove these three 5.5mm screws with a socket, ratchet, and extension. Remove these four 8mm bolts with a socket and ratchet. Remove this plastic clip at the back outer side of the fender. Work the inner wheel liner out of the fender. Remove the vacuum lines on the vacuum reservoir inside of the wheel well. And fully remove the wheel well from the inside of the car. With the inner wheel well liner removed, the blower motor resistor is much more easily accessible here at the bottom of the heater box. Our blower motor resistor has clearly been removed before because normally there's a clip here that secures the connector onto the bottom of this resistor. Its twin is located on the top side here. Normally you would have to release both in order to be able to remove the connector. We're going to use a small flat blade screwdriver to pry up on the tab that we do still have intact. Remove the connector, and using an 8mm socket and ratchet, remove the two screws on either side of this resistor. Here we have our old blower motor resistor that we removed from our vehicle and our new part from 1AAuto.com. These parts are exactly the same. You can see we have the same coils here as resistors, as well as the same resistor here. We have the same 2-bolt mounting locations and the same pattern where it actually sits into the heater box. Flip it over, you can see that we have the same 4-pin connector on each with the same blades here to lock our connector onto. So if your blower motor is only working on certain higher speeds, it's likely that your blower motor resistor is to blame. This new part from 1A Auto is going to go in direct fit, just like our original equipment, and fix you up right. Reinstall your blower motor resistor into the heater box. Start your 2 8mm screws. We'll tighten these screws down with an 8mm socket and ratchet. Reinstall your electrical connector, and you're ready to put the wheel liner back into place if you removed it for this repair. Reinstall the vacuum lines onto the reservoir. The one coming from the firewall goes on the inboard fitting, and the one coming down from the top of the engine goes on the outboard fitting. Reinstall the wheel well liner into the car. Reinstall the 4 8mm screws for the socket, ratchet, and extension. Reinstall the 3 5.5mm screws. Reinstall the bottom outside edge and place the clip into the opening at the bottom of the fender. Line up your mud flap onto the bottom of your fender and reinstall the plastic clips. One on the side and one on the top here. Reinstall the 3 7mm screws. Reinstall the wheel and tire. And start your lug nuts by hand. With the weight of your vehicle on the tires, torque the lug nuts to 100 foot-pounds in a cross pattern. Line up the tabs on the inside of your hubcap to the lug nuts. Tap it back into place.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at 1AAuto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.